Dulwich Hamlet travel to Nyewood Lane for the first time since last season's playoff final, but today's hosts take a different form in Worthing. Dulwich have had a good week with 2 wins and no goals conceded from their 2 games. They left it late to beat a tough Harrow Borough outfit on Tuesday, with a moment of magic from Ashley Carew giving them the win. They begin without a recognised striker in the lineup as Nathan Ferguson and Tanisha Abrahams replaced Damibi Demarca and Mohamedou Fall. Worthing remain winners this season but put up a spirited performance against Kingstonian in midweek, eventually losing 2-1. They have just 1 win in the last 25 league games, but welcome Harvey Sparks into the starting lineup for the first time this year in one of 5 changes. Dulwich won both fixtures last year between the sides. Can they get a 3rd consecutive win today and further embed themselves in the playoffs? 8 minutes gone. Dulwich having a lot of the ball so far. Been looking for Chambers. That's a nice pass for Ferguson. Chambers continues his run. Can Ferguson link back up with his defender? Yes, he can. Chambers in the area. Pokes on for Clunis. Comes for Ferguson now. Abraham's low centre beyond Chambers. Chambers got another touch. It came at him. That's some speed. Can only deflect over. A good run from the centre back. He claims he was fouled. I wonder if he could have maybe gone for goal on his right foot. This is an unfavoured one. Young. Edwards away from Kargbo, and he's got space to move into now as a result of that. Reverse ball on for Pope. Fancies the early shot. That's not going to trouble Preston Edwards, but decent build-up play from the home side. When Kargbo dived in, Edwards had that space to exploit. Dulwich told by the management to press forward, push up their defensive line. Pope can hold the ball up. Nice flick on for Pamment, and now Dulwich might be a bit exposed at the back. Tries it through to Meekums. Back to Pamment. Wonder if Meekums could have taken it on himself. Got onto his left foot and momentum went a little bit. Again, that wasn't troubling Edwards either from Pamment, but a couple of half chances in the last 2 or 3 minutes. Young coming out of defence now. One for Pamment to chase. He's onside. It was Chambers playing him on. And Hales just get back to Mark Pope in the middle. Pamment in towards Pope. Edwards spilled the cross. Hales runs to the corner, luckily for Dulwich. Just a bit sleepy there, the defence. Chambers waiting for a flag that never arrived. Played to the whistle always. This is where Clunis could be interested. Young for Rents, just about keeping the ball between those two. Dulwich again trying to press high and force a mistake. That's a poor ball, and here goes Kargbo steaming forward. 3-on-3 for Dulwich. Here's Clunis. Takes a touch, pulls it back. Carew's arriving. Good save by Covolan. Dulwich's best chance they've had so far. Lucas Covolan with the save. Keeping out Carew. 9 goals in back-to-back games for the time being. Taylor, Weatherstone. His centre, Carew tries to flick it on. Comes for Tanisha Abrahams. Volleys wide. Technique wasn't quite there from the left back. Dulwich almost gifted a goal from Worthing there. Now for Young. Clark trying to judge the flight. Off balance, and Abrahams has robbed him of it. And Dulwich swarming forward now. He's got Clunis on the inside. Clunis onto his right foot. Ball just getting away from him. Tees up Carew to strike. Or charged down by Young. That ball was travelling from Carew. Taylor with the second ball in towards Carew. It's away by Boarding, I think this time. Beaney cushions that one down. Kargbo, he can strike a ball as well. Takes a deflection. Brilliant. Dulwich lead. Kargbo given a bit of a lock, and he scores on consecutive visits to Nyewood Lane. Cruel for Worthing. Kargbo shot took a wicked deflection which looped it up and over Lucas Covolan. On the away side, they've not been at their best so far, but they do take a lead in the 28th minute. Now been pressing. Carew shot was charged down. Taylor's ball came in. Back out it went. Beaney headed down for Kargbo. Struck it first time. A lot of power in the shot. And it looped over Covolan. Out wide, Abrahams. Clunis on the left of the 2 strikers at the moment. Finds Carew in field. Clunis again, Beaney. They'll just find their stride now. Kargbo. Might fancy another shot, you know. He does. Kargbo! Just over the crossbar. It was travelling at a fair rate of knots, that from Ibrahim Kargbo. That'll be some sight to see him score twice in a game. Covolan at full stretch. We'll be relieved to see that go over the crossbar. I think with everyone back in the penalty area. Crew's actually gone for goal, and Covolan tips it over the top. Back tracking the goalkeeper. Good hand on it in the end. Hammond, that's drilled for Rents. Off Edwards. Sam Rents again. Bit of skill keeping away from Weatherstone. Samuels joins the attack. Clark for Meekums. It's not a bad ball in, you know. Arriving around the back was Harvey Sparks. Difficult one to keep down. More of the case, it bounced off him, went over rather than he struck it cleanly. It's a lovely, delicious ball in though by Meekums. House finds Abrahams. Took a look up and trying to pick out Carew. Brings it down nicely, Ashley Carew. This is where it can be dangerous. Slips it through. Ferguson. On for Taylor it comes. Back across goal. And drilled over. It's a corner. Thought Ferguson got the touch. It was the defender. Could have gone anywhere, that touch from Matt Boyling, but over the top of his own crossbar in the end. Meekham's back to Clark. This is Boyling. Test of his control there. If it had been poor, then Ferguson would have nipped in. Back towards Covolan. Not great from him. Carew. Well, had an open goal. Ashley Carew could have maybe taken a touch before sending that goalwards. Went first time and in the end placed it a long way from Lucas Covolan's goal. And he's reprieved for his miscue clearance. Kargbo for Weatherstone. His turn to come forward. And he's got Taylor in support. Mark Weatherstone again. Carew around the corner. Clunis. Nice turn from him. Feigns to cross. All centre now. Covolan drops it. Tussles with Ferguson. And in the end, the keeper slightly undignified, but does get hold of the ball. A little bit of afters between him and Nathan Ferguson. Saw Chambers maraud forward in the first half and create an opportunity. Weatherstone. Quay Taylor. Kargbo. To his left is Carew. Here goes Abrahams. To his left, Carew's going to go for goal himself. Comfortable for Covolan on Carew's left foot. Barely had to move there, the goalkeeper. Chambers also using his goalkeeper. Strong breeze blowing. Edwards able to get it quite far downfield. Clunis, that's a nice turn. Look at Taylor in space to his right. Clunis is running towards the area himself. On he goes, Clunis. Didn't strike that cleanly at all. Dulwich number 7. A good support from Taylor to his right, ignored him. Didn't get his head over the ball and sliced across it in the end, Nyren Clunis. 20 points from 10 games. It won't be a terrible return. A lot more points than they were on at the same stage last season. Taylor for Clunis. Keep the ball under his spell. Ferguson rolls one challenge. He's gone for goal. Covolan tips away. Taylor will keep this alive though. Sends in the second cross. Clunis was flying in. That little flick took it away from his attempted volley. Ferguson still waiting his first Dulwich goal. This is 11th game for the club as Meekums darts down the right hand side in for Pope. He's got Edwards join the attack. Pope goes down, wins a free kick just outside the area. Foul by Hales. He's going to get a yellow card for that. The Dulwich number 5. From one end to another pretty quickly there. Edwards not made a save yet, but this is a good area to have a free kick. Edwards marking them out with purpose. Samuels or Rents, who's it going to be? It will be Sam Rents. Palmed away by Edwards. Bit of a floater from Sam Rents. Edwards would have seen it. Good palm away for the corner. First save he's had to make today. Taylor. Now Weatherstone. Beyond Beaney, but will come for Kargbo. Carew, first number on the corner, spins towards Clunis, who gets through his man. 2-0. Clunis on the score sheet again. Number 4 for the season for the Dulwich number 7. And a bit of breathing space in this game. Patient build-up play from the visitors, sorry. In the end, Carew with the ball around the corner for Clunis. Spun nicely into his path and puts it beyond Covolan for 2-0. That was in field for him. Didn't use him. Carew now Taylor. He's got Boachi Adam and Clunis to his left, Quade Taylor. Early ball on for Clunis. Edge of the area, is there a final shot for him? Goes down, Kargbo arrives and tipped over by Covolan. Set up nicely for Ibrahim Kargbo to strike. Can't repeat his goal from the first half. Clunis wanted a penalty there. Floated in. Hales was interested. Won't come for Kargbo, will come for Clunis. Heavy touch, but is able to find Carew again. Towards the nippers this time. But actually Yada misses it, as does Hales. It's a goal kick. Chambers also in the area. Oh, surely would have killed the game once and for all. Well, actually Adam can't have been too far away from getting a touch. Clark again has to go back to Boiling. Now Samuels. Pope comes to retrieve that. Goes in on Beaney. He could be in trouble here, Pope. Beaney is in a real bad way down there. I'm going to need some treatment here. Hopefully Beaney's going to be okay. Ben Pope, I think, could be in a bit of bother here. There's a hush around the ground. Referees getting his cards out. And here's a straight red for Ben Pope. And the Worthing skipper's day ends prematurely. It wasn't even a second yellow. Good to see Beaney looks like he's going to be okay. Top scorer and captain, red carded. Chambers, there goes Clunis. Can Dulwich add insult to injury with that after that red card with the third goal of their own. Clunis goes for goal himself. Brilliant! That was a fine save by Covolan in the end. So nearly a third. Clunis onto his strong foot. Fizzed the shot goalwards and Covolan responds with a fine stop. Sub Edwards given away though. Taylor for Beaney. Dulwich finished this with a flurry. Beaney looking for Clunis. Worked his socks up front today. Nyren Clunis, on he goes. Individual effort. Covolan on that side of the goal in truth. Gets down with comfort. Routine save again for the goalkeeper. Forced to go backwards, uses Beaney. Seen a lot of the balls today, Kenny Beaney, as he always does. So many passes during a game of football. Weatherstone. Clunis. Fancy another shot perhaps. Gets past one challenge. Did swerve slightly that shot, but Covolan made sure he had his body behind the ball. In the end, it was fairly comfortable. To Chambers, who took the throw. Clunis had a really busy game, Nyren Clunis, and had a tremendous second half in my view. In possession again. Is there a final goal for Dulwich? Final action in this game. Michael on of Wigan. Tanisha Abrahams. Keep ball from the visitors. Clunis able to turn, goes for goal, not far wide from number 3. Covolan would not have got anywhere near that, just stood rooted to the spot. Wrong side of the post for Clunis and Dulwich. Ramirez. Abrahams now. Trying to roll it down the line for Clunis. Not enough of a touch on it though from Tanisha Abrahams. His first start then for Dulwich. Will be a win. Oh, but actually Adam interested here. May well get the chance for a third. Saved by Covolan. He can't wrap up the third goal. Clark down the line. It's 3 wins in a week for Dulwich Hamlet and 3 consecutive clean sheets as well. Pretty much a comfortable afternoon for them all round today. They've beaten Worthing by 2-0 here at Nyewood Lane. Goal in either half. Leading at the breakthrough, Ibrahim Kargbo's deflected strike in the 28th minute. Shot from outside the area which looped up and over Lucas Covolan. And the game was sealed. The second by Nyren Clunis. Pass inside by Ashley Carew saw him spin. Got through a challenge of a defender with a bit of luck. And fired under Covolan. Worthing didn't finish the game with 11 men. They had their captain sent off with 9 minutes to go. Ben Pope showing a straight red for a lunge on Kenny Beaney. Preston Edwards had a fairly easy afternoon in the Dulwich goal. Covolan made a few decent stops at the other end to deny Dulwich from going further ahead, including one right at the end to keep up Boachi Yadam. Final score then at Nyewood Lane as Dulwich go up a couple of places in the table as Worthing 0, Dulwich Hamlet 2. Gav, fair to say that rounds off a pretty good week.
Yeah, it does in terms of results. That's exactly what we needed. I think we're 3 or 4 in a row, I'm not sure, but it's exactly what we needed. We've come to a team that are low on confidence, but they've not lost by many big margins this season. For a bit better finishing, I think we probably could have made that happen today, but I'm happy we just got 3 points.
They're a good footballing side, but we looked pretty comfortable during the 90 minutes, I thought.
They are good footballing side. They do things the right way. They've got a lot of young lads who will benefit from the management team they've got. But I felt that we were a little bit more physical, a little bit more tactically aware to set traps for them. And I didn't think they had too much sight of Preston's goal, so it was pretty comfortable. I just felt that we dropped our level at times because we probably were a bit comfortable as well.
You alluded to the fact that we maybe could have scored more. Is it a good win though because we didn't have a recognised striker out there at the start?
Yeah, Nyren's capable. Nyren's capable of playing up front, so I'd still say we had one. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. I'd say it is because we've got 7 injuries or suspensions at the moment. Boys would probably be in the team, so we've done really well. All the 11 have done well enough to get us the 3 points.
And some consistency in the performances now as well. We're getting there, not just the results, but the performances are right up there.
Getting better. I thought we were okay. Well, no, not even okay against Harrow, but today it's a better pitch. They play in a good footballing style, so we did well today on the ball at times. Like I say, just a little bit lethargic in terms of the speed of how we move the ball. And the players understand that's what we want. We don't want to dilly-dally around on the ball. We want to move it quickly and let the opposition work hard for it.
And a week off now to recuperate might be needed for the boys.
Yeah, we've got 7 injuries, as I said, so we probably won't have a friendly. We'll probably just train Monday and Thursday, recuperate, maybe a bit lighter on Monday, and then pick it up again on Thursday and go from there.